Platteville Main Street. It's a place you can grab a cup of coffee, maybe get a bike, or your hair cut. What all the businesses downtown have in common is that they're all a part of the Platteville Main Street program.
The program was started in 1999 and is a group of volunteers basically that make up our 4 committees that are the cornerstones of the Main Street program. One of which, I'll just tell you what the 4 are to begin with. There's promotion committee, there's a design committee, an organizational group, and then the economic restructuring group. And it's using those 4 cornerstones, we really put together a program that creates community in the Main Street area.
I do feel like we're a community. People come here and they'll come here 3 or 4 times a day. Sometimes, or at least 3 or 4 times, and some people, 3 or 4 times a week. And I think part of that is because it's downtown, it's flexible. You can come on your lunch hour. We love it. We love it downtown. We think about getting bigger, and then the first thing when we think about it is if we got bigger, we might have to leave downtown, and that would be awful.
Well, we like being in Platteville also because we have this at the university, and there's a lot of young people who just make the environment exciting and creative. And we get a lot of university students who need jobs, and they're very transient. The good piece is we get interesting students going through, and we learn a lot from our staff. Bad thing is we have to keep training them. They leave us, but then they come back and they've been doing some exciting things. And the staff we have now, a couple have been with us for quite a while, and we have been blessed with getting really cool, interesting staff who do a wonderful job.
And we started the Dripless Market because we like local food. We had our own CSA for a long time, and we worked at the farmers market, and we were looking for a place to sell our produce, and Heidi and Bill to sell their produce and their art in town, not during the winter months. And we decided it was time to open a natural food store in Platteville, so we could sell our own stuff and sell other people's local art and local vegetables and all sorts of good stuff.
Since I've been working here, almost all my employees have come from the university. I've had some really amazing employees. Everything from communications degrees to electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, or both. But all the employees that I had that have come from the university have been amazing employees, close friends. I mean, years after they've left, I'm still in touch with them, and very thankful that they can come in. And I've always been into cycling. Started racing probably when I was in 7th grade, and have just been competitive, either bike racing, touring, commuting, working in the bike industry in some way. Always wanted to own my own bike shop, and when I had the opportunity to purchase this bike shop, I grabbed it. I was very familiar with their bike shop. The shop was started in 1991. There's a young man by the name of Jeff Baltus who started the shop. He was a mechanical engineering student, couldn't get a job, didn't like the way the bike shop was being operated in Platteville, and decided to open up his own bike shop. And I knew Jeff. I had raced with him for years. He was a friend of mine, and so when I had the opportunity to buy this bike shop, it kind of had a close spot to me because I knew Jeff. My father's originally from the area, so to come back to Wisconsin in the Platteville, Shullsburg, Hazel Green area was it was nice to come back home, I guess, so to speak. Jeff now actually works for Rachael, which is a big company that makes suspension forks, rear suspension, front suspension in the bike industry, and he's now a senior development engineer for Rachael, and he designs all the very intricate, expensive parts for suspension forks. So, like I said, I've been an avid cyclist for years. I've always owned a bike shop, so this was kind of a dream come true to own my own bike shop in a small town, in a small university town. We've enjoyed living here. I came here with 2 small children, 8 and 10, and Platteville was a nice place that, okay, we need a gallon of milk. I could send my daughter up for a gallon of milk and didn't have to worry about her going and getting a gallon of milk. As well, if they were in trouble, you heard about it through the grapevine very shortly, so it was kind of nice to keep track of your kids.
I was born and raised on a farm outside of Platteville. So going through high school, I loved it here. When I got into college, I thought, well, this is just a small town. I want to get out of here. So when I was 18, after I'd been in college for a year, I moved to Madison. And I've worked in Madison, Colorado Springs, and Honolulu, Hawaii. And then screaming and kicking, moved back here to Platteville, but learned to love it again. And as a business owner, there are many tasks that have to be done in a small business. We do everything on our own, from cleaning the toilet, shoveling snow in the winter, to making the big decisions, the marketing decisions, the decisions since I own the building on new furnace or not, and whether to put an air conditioner in, things like that. So there are all kinds of different tasks that we have, from the very bottom to the very top. So it's a real challenge, and it's a lot of fun. I love being with the people that come in to shop. I love my customers. I'd do anything to make them happy, because I feel God has put me here to help people. I think since we started as a place for the mentally ill, people still are attracted. I'm kind of a magnet for people with problems. So I think God has me here, even though I'm using my entire retirement to be here, that He has me here to help people who come in and just maybe are looking, but they don't have money to shop, to buy anything, but they just need to talk to somebody. So that's one of my main things too. I guess if I were here to make money, I wouldn't be here, but I'm here to help other people, and I really enjoy that most of all.
There are over 125 businesses and offices in our district, which runs from Chestnut to the museum, and then a block basically on either side of Main Street, and includes McGregor Plaza. Mm-hmm. And we have been nationally recognized for the last 3 years anyway that I've been here, through the National Historic Trust as a Main Street community, and that's an honor that's gleaned by only a few of the Main Street programs across the state.